Hey friends, it is your creative weird makeup artist pal Cat Sketch to bring you guys another makeup transformation. Today I really wanted to turn into Frankie from Monster High, a modern take on Frankenstein. I mean slay, look at the bolts on the side of the neck. We're really gonna try to do our own version of this. I got the wig. We're gonna put on some makeup. We're gonna do a little bit of more easy-going tutorial, something that someone could recreate from home. Let's say you have some zombie green Halloween paint from Spirit Halloween or somewhere and you really want to create this. This video is not sponsored, but I mean, she slays. She's gorgeous. So let's get started. First, we're gonna put a wig cap on because definitely gonna be using that wig later. I'm even gonna put an outfit that's a little similar. A little. Emphasis on a little. Blech. Wig caps are always so weird to me. It reminds me of like, it makes me crave school lunch cafeteria. Like some cheesy Bosco sticks and the square pizza that literally was sweet and tangy and tastes like it came out of the microwave, but it was so delicious and I crave it all the time. We're just gonna clip this bad boy in and we're gonna prep our skin. Now most cream paints that you get from Halloween stores are gonna be oil-based makeup. And why is that important? Why should we care about waters and oils and what we put on our faces? Because if you don't match the right primer, oil and water do not mix. So cream makeups from the Halloween store are usually more of an oil base. So we are going to be using our e.l.f. putty primer. This is my favorite primer for like more oily based makeups. I know that sounds gross, but yeah. While our moisturizer really soaks into the skin, we need it to marinate. We're going to put some glue stick in our eyebrows. You know the drill. We're gonna flatten these babies down and draw some really high new ones. Did you see that back and forth motion I did with the glue stick? That's helpful because you want to get all areas of the eyebrow hairs and you really want to lay these babies flat down with a spoolie. Getting any type of powder puff, loading it up with powder and going like this. I feel like Frankie from Monster High is like the scene queen back when I grew up that we all wanted to be best friends with, and we were hoping that she wasn't too mean. And I'm gonna go in again once that first layer is dry. I'm gonna go in with another layer of glue stick and powder. I do about 3 or 4 layers. You can do as many as you want. It's all up to you on how flat. We're just making a flat canvas so we could paint on top of it. And now we are going to apply our e.l.f. putty primer and really get that in our skin so that our cream paints will glide on. I'm gonna color correct my brows. I'm just using the color Amber from Cosmetics. This is a great color corrector. They also have a tripod. You should definitely check out Cosmetics correctors for any under eye circles, bags, darkness, and the tripod has light, medium, and dark in it. I absolutely love this company and these correctors. Again, this one's like the more medium tone. It's in the color Amber. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna block out my dark brow hairs so that I could, when I put another color on top, it won't see the darkness of my brow hairs through it. Even though I covered it with glue, it doesn't like cancel out all the darkness of the brow hair. All right, as I apply this, oh my goodness, we're getting the green, we're getting that teal. It is like a seafoam green. It's like what every mother at one point in, I want to say the early 2000s, painted their bathroom this color. It's giving like a modern Creature from the Black Lagoon. They need more mermaid movies. This reminds me of a mermaid lagoon, this color. Anyways, if you want to know where I got my contact lenses from, one of the only companies I fully, wholeheartedly recommend for spooky ooky season is going with pinkyparadise.com. That's where I got these contact lenses from. Or if you want some hand painted, slightly more expensive, very well made contact lenses, I also love Champagne Contact Lens Studio. If you want the creepy zombie sclera lenses that you can trust, yes, Champagne. But we are just going to be painting. So we want a more even base, as even of a base as we can. We could opt out for the brush. If you have like a darker makeup sponge, maybe that will work too. Oh yes. Yes. Just make sure it's damp so that doesn't soak up all of the foundation. Imagine if you had green foundation. Just tapping away. Again, any cream makeup will do. I think I just mixed a couple of my Halloween paints and cream paints to get this color. I did light blue with a zombie green and a bit of white. Especially around your nose, a brush really does help around the nose and eyes. I just realized I hope this doesn't stain my skin. If your skin stains, this is always the trick. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off liquid. I don't know what's in this, but it just like, not the balm, the liquid of this company, and put it on a cotton pad, it always takes the stains out. Because I might be stained, and I have to pick up my groceries and see people tomorrow. Great. Just great. Just grand. Imagine me like, you show up at your local Kroger or H-E-B and I'm like, hi. Is that a Smurf or is that cat? Now that I'm blue, I need to set some of this with powder. Wait till y'all see the next makeups that are coming up. Holy, it sounds like I have to perform miracles to honestly make the next makeups come alive. I hope I could do it. Let's, fingers crossed. I'm powdering especially around my eyes in areas that I normally crease and where I'm gonna put my brows, my new brows. I'm gonna get a big brush with more powder. Just do a light dusting of that. And this is the point where I'm gonna start snatching my face to the heavens. Cause I feel like Frankie would have a snatched, like, chiseled face, especially the nose. Now, if you do a lot of like character makeups, this palette, this is by Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. It has highlights that are all matte, contours and bronzers and blushes. It's so great. Like, just watch. I'm doing some highlight with the white under my eye because, you know, Frankie does not have under eye bags. And just look how this is more lifted already and bright. I'm gonna do on the tip of my nose and the bridge of it and my chin. Now I'm just gonna get some cool tone contours for my palette and start pouncing that in areas that I want a chiseled jawline. Ooh, I'm loving this color combo. I don't know what it is about teal and gray, but it's so pretty. It's giving very much like UFO alien. I'm getting a kind of a flat brush with the same contour, and I'm going to really contour my nose bridge. And I really want to focus on where I'm also going to be putting my brows because we are making our nose bridge really extend, like out here. If you see my Morticia Addams makeup, it's a similar type of contour job where it goes really high up here. And we are going to be doing some brows. These brows are very much giving me Elvira. If you do a mistake, you just grab the leftover of your foundation shade of that teal and just, you know, do that. But she has this weird light brown eyebrow that does not match her hair. If I designed Frankie, I would have had one white eyebrow and one black eyebrow. But that's just my preference. I'm really looking at reference pictures. This is so much thinner, arched, and higher than my natural brow, but we are here for it. Yes, brows. You can even go in with a darker color and fill it in a little more. Maybe do brow hair like strokes. While I'm doing the base makeup still, like brows, foundation, everything, I'm gonna be doing the like little lines of her stitches, and they're heavier and bigger on top. We're gonna be doing across the neck as well. Now say you're doing this makeup on a child, you do not have to do all this contouring or even detail or brows. Just get that foundation base down, maybe a little eyeshadow and lipstick in the wig. That's honestly it. I found the perfect eyeshadow palette for this, the Fire Feathered eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. Gorge, it's gonna be perfect. Grabbing this lighter pink shade, we're gonna put this really high up here near the, like over our natural brow. And the same on the other side. When you're doing eyeshadow looks, it really helps if you do not one entire eye at a time, but if you do both eyes together, meaning I did that base here, I'm gonna do the same thing with the same one color over here. With another fluffy brush and a lighter pink color, I'm just putting it in my brow bone as like a transition shade. Now I'm gonna get this deep purple plum color. This palette is so beautiful, and I'm gonna put it right here near my lash line. You need to look for colors that are more like a plum fig tone as the purple and like a magenta for the top part. I'm just gonna put a sparkle shade in the inner corner. getting that first pink shade with my bottom lash line and really buffing it in right here. Getting some white eyeliner. I'm gonna be putting on my waterline to make the eyes look more animated. Now with the liquid black liner, I am really gonna be doing some crazy eyeliner. I'm talking it's gonna go above and beyond of a cat eye. I'm talking e-girl watches a ton of anime to the extreme. Oh yes, I'm excited. We're also gonna do the bottom lash line. Just little like lash hairs. And do this other side. Ooh, it's done. We also did some lashes and half like very light natural lashes on the bottom lash line. And now let's get into some lipsticks. I really like Ofra's because it's gonna last a long time. Any honestly lipstick, Wet n Wild makes some great ones that are super affordable. And we want that doll like keeping the Cupid's bow makeup lipstick look. And we want a really juicy fat bottom lip. I'm putting a little hot pink on the middle of it. Then we're gonna outline it with black eyeliner. Now, we're gonna get a little bit of white paint, just a dot of it, like here. All right, now to put on the nuts and bolts, I'm just gonna put some, you could do spirit gum or Prozade or something, and I made these out of like just silver paint with some cut up like cardboard. And I'll be back. And just like that, that is our completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of me turning to Frankie from Monster High. All the products I used in this video will be listed down below in the description box. And all my suggestions for things you can pick up at the Halloween store. This was so much fun. All the Monster High characters are so beautiful and gorgeous. I could totally do a series of my own take on them. But we have more awesome videos to come. So stay tuned every Friday. You can subscribe for more videos like this. And we tell spooky stories during Halloween season as well. I honestly didn't even have to buy a costume from this. This is just my own like collared shirt and like black laced long sleeve top. I wouldn't suggest making your own bolts though. They're really difficult to stay on. If my ears were pierced, I would have the blue skull earrings as well. Taking this off, oh my goodness. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of people, I want to talk about this, like making fun of everybody for wanting to, everyone's going to be dressing as Hocus Pocus this year. It is always a really popular thing on Halloween, but don't let people make fun of you. If you want to be something that's really popular and common, a lot of people are going to be it, you could do your own take on it. And you're totally different from everyone else. And you're allowed to have fun. Halloween, I was talking about this on Instagram, is like a warm hug. It's like a spoonful of honey. It's like the best hot cocoa you've ever had. It's for everyone of all ages, just to have fun. If you think you're too old for trick-or-treating, have a little Halloween party with just you and a friend. Watch some great movies, pass out candy if you can. I'm so tired of people just like thinking it's popular to rag on others for money, for clout, for fame, for popularity. It's so annoying. Like, I just don't understand it. I can't believe that there's grown people that still like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be that for Halloween? Oh my gosh, you're having that bag? And it's so ugly. And honestly, it says more about the person than it does the person that they're making fun of, because the person they're making fun of is probably just living their life, having a good time. People like that are the types that go to like anime expos and like Comic Cons where it's not even really a place for them, and maybe they like one little character there, and they sit there and make fun of people. And it's like, why rain on other people's parade? That just shows like how terrible of a person you are. Like, can we grow up from that? So have fun, indulge, like just live your life, you know? Especially around the holidays. The holidays, no matter what, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Yule, all the things, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, it could be really difficult to celebrate holidays for some people, so why tear people down, you know? I just like, don't believe in cancel culture, but just some people, it's like, really, really, grow up. And by grow up, I mean be decent. People are allowed to have their childhood like fun times and like feed their inner child, you know, build some Legos, watch cartoons. Like, you're allowed to do that, and people that rain on that is just pathetic. I just had to get that off my chest because I've been seeing it a lot lately from people I don't expect. But I'm gonna take a shower. Hopefully I didn't stain my skin. It looks like I may have. But you know, again, this will come in handy. Everything I suggested will be listed down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Bye!